Why am I constantly buying Bitcoin? I get that question a lot. Let me go over some news really quick to kind of show you why I'm doing that. But before, please like and subscribe if you like what I'm saying, okay? All right, Jimmy Song says, people in Russia and Ukraine are both buying dollars and selling their local currencies. This larger demand for US dollars allows the US to print more dollars, exporting inflation. In other words, those in charge of the dollar are incentivized to create more conflict abroad. This is happening around the world with all central banks. They need to print more currency and they need to keep those interest rates low. They're going to do whatever it takes for that to happen. And that is incredibly bullish for Bitcoin. This is why Bitcoin was born. Okay, so next off, here's some news that maybe people are going to say this is bad news, good news, but this is just what's going to happen. There's going to be good things being used for Bitcoin and there's going to be bad things being used with Bitcoin, okay? This, German finance minister says we are open to cutting Russia off SWIFT. So SWIFT is the way for people to send transactions of money overseas or currency overseas. But SWIFT is very archaic. It's like 1970s technology, pretty much. It's like sending. It takes 3 days for you to send money overseas sometimes, and it doesn't work over the weekends or whatever. So Bitcoin fixes all this. Bitcoin, you can send money from overseas to whoever you want for pennies on the dollar, and it gets there, within 5 minutes or whatever. So, and it's going to get there immediately once Lightning Network takes over. Okay, so this is a way for countries to overcome sanctions. This is a really big deal. Okay, so one of them, some good news here is that Ukrainian group received $400,000 in Bitcoin in donations in just one day. Barry Silbert says, to what address do I mail my gold to support the people of Ukraine? Exactly. So this is why Bitcoin is taking over gold. As you saw what happened with gold recently, it got hit big time because it is set. The price of gold is set. If you don't believe me, type in on Google, London gold fix. FIX. Yes, the price is fixed. So all these people hoping for the gold to go to the moon, good luck with that. All right, lastly, Russia and its billionaires may use Bitcoin crypto to get around sanctions. And this is coming from Bloomberg. So there's good things being used with Bitcoin and bad things being used with Bitcoin. But keep in mind that all nations have blood on their, most large nations have blood on their hands. So saying Russia's bad and then, the US or Germany saying Russia's bad is like, all right, whatever, like they've never bombed other countries. Okay, so lastly, this is really the last one. Okay, so inflation right now, Sven Hendrick says, because inflation is such an urgent and pressing issue, the Fed increased its balance sheet to another all-time high. It's about $9 trillion now. So essentially what the Fed is doing is they're printing more and more currency and they're buying stuff around the world. And their balance sheet, all the stuff that they've bought is equated to about $9 trillion. And it's growing exponentially. There's no stopping it. You cannot stop the inflation that is happening, and you cannot stop the currency that is being printed for the US dollar, because the dollar is a debt-based instrument and you cannot decrease that debt, otherwise you kill off the dollar. That's all I have today. Please like, subscribe, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.